So here is how I made a pot of spaghetti with 1,500, and this is just a plate from the pot. Looking so nice, right? Okay, so I started off with washing my meat and tomato, pepper. I prepared the meat with a little onions and seasoning, put it in the pot, and just allowed it to steam by itself. So it was time to add water, and I added a little 1 cup of water for it to boil and become soft. So yes, I went back to my pepper tatashi. No, not tatashi. Oh yes, tatashi. That is what we call it here. So I had to wear a leather because I don't have gloves. So improvise. My mommy taught me to do it like this so that these seeds will make the tatashi bitter. So we cut it into two and remove the seeds, and then it becomes seedless, so that it's just the pepper mix that's there. No, I don't know how true that is, but it's all true. While I was little growing up in my mommy's house, this was how she used to do it, so I learned. So that's it. And then we have our tomatoes and pepper ready and washed. I cut the tomatoes, so it's time to blend the pepper, and this was the blend I was going to use, student hand blender. Okay, so yes, I put in my stove inside. This is how I blend it. Yes, just put my hand at the grinder and blend it. So I was almost done. Just had to like do some finishing touches, and voila, this is the pepper mix. So fresh pepper and the tatashi was all I had here. So I prepared the onions, cut it, and the meat was still boiling on the fire. So I had to take it off from the fire, and I put in clean water. It was time, so I wanted to make spag, right? So put in clean water, try to put in a little bit of salt in the water as I learned online. I'm watching a lot of online videos. But I'm not blue, so let me just cook it in the little way that I can. This is my meat, my onions, my tomato and pepper. So this is the spaghetti I wanted to make. Here in Adamawa State, this is like the cheapest spaghetti, 900 IRS spaghetti. So yes, very very slim sized spaghetti. So I just put it again. I learned this online, but I had no idea how they used to do it. Like, how do they do it and it should just become so well arranged in the pot? Like, guys, and I was recording myself, so I couldn't keep myself. Anyway, I finally achieved the feat. Look at how I was struggling. Struggling to arrange this spaghetti just the way I used to see it in the videos. I don't know. Please, these people should be giving us behind the scenes. Do they struggle like this, or it's just me because it's my first time? Anyway, I kept on struggling until I made it. The spaghetti was melting, and I was just pushing it inside the pot. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. It just stays in the pot, and then like when they make videos about how they cook spaghetti, these food bloggers, they just put the spaghetti in an arranged way on the pot, and then the spaghetti just boils and goes all into the pot by itself. Anyway, I finally succeeded. And I had to like stir so that it does not come join together, gum together, because I just wanted to be single one. I didn't want it overcooked. This kind of spaghetti, since it's not golden penny, I have trust issues. But yeah, so this was how I continued to struggle till it cooked a little bit and cooked well. Yes, so it was time for me to strain it. Yeah, it was done. It was okay now. It was time for me to strain it. So I strained it. That's it. And put my pot on the fire. Oil, onions. The onions I cut. Vitaly, tomato paste. the sachet one, what I use. Um, yes. So by the way, all these things are I use that more than 1.5 anyway, but I use 1.5 to buy the pepper mix, tomato, the what else? The spaghetti itself and the meat. So that the whole this thing, the tomato I bought 200. Tomato was 100 naira, pepper mix 100. Spaghetti was 900. Then the meat was 500. That's more than 1.5, right? That is like 1.6. Okay. So I mixed everything here. You see, and then crayfish. I put a lot of crayfish. Yeah, because I was not going to use a lot of spice. I used only salt and Maggi. So I had to put a lot of crayfish for it to have come out nice and taste well. So I'm not a fan of using a lot of spices to cook. I usually don't do that. I don't like, I don't know. It's the spices make the food to scent so nice, but at the end of the day, it doesn't taste as much as it scents. So I just prefer to cook with minimal spices, and of course, I didn't use any spice while cooking this. Just pepper, salt, and Maggi, 1 cube of Maggi. That's all. With that amount of crayfish that you saw me put, I put enough salt to taste though. So I think when it was done, it was just okay. Yeah. So this was me mixing the whole thing up, so that it could steam for a bit. So I could steam for a bit. It was looking white, sha. But I'm glad that it later came out nice. So I was cooking and recording myself over myself. Of course, I usually leave a little bit of onions. I learned this from my sister. So that when I'm done stirring, I just put it on top and then it goes in and just stays like in the ring like position. I just love it like that. And voila, was done. I made the spaghetti. It was nice. It tasted so nice. So have you made something like this? Just any kind of food with so little amount of cash? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.